I just got this new hydroponics system here. The brand dude sent it to me to give my honest feedback. So I've done a lot of hydroponics and I'm going to show you exactly what you get with this and how to get started with your gardening. So this is what you get. So the light for this is right here. So you just turn it on and you can see that light up there. It does have different versions of light. So if you are on a growing stage, you can put it on that. If you're like fruiting, you can change it up to that. So pretty good lighting here. This is hooked up to the pump. So the pump is inside here. Let me show you that. Okay. And this plugs into the wall. So this topper here holds your plants. This does go up more. So once your plants start to grow, you can set this up. Also, like if they are like starting to grow, you want to pull this up. But if they are still like germinating, you want it lower like this. So let me just turn this off. Now you do get your A and B plant food. You're gonna put water in this, shake it up. You're gonna measure with the little thing here, pour it, and that is going to be your plant food once your plants start to grow. So what you get in this is this little measuring for your water. So that is gonna sit right in here. Lets you know how much water is in your system. When you set this up, you are gonna get the little plant holder thing for your soil here. So when you are doing your soil, you're gonna soak this in water and it's gonna fill up, expand. So it's gonna fill up this little slot here. You're gonna take your seeds and overnight, you're gonna put them in water. Once the next day, you're gonna take that seed and you're gonna put some in here. So you could do like 3 or 4 in here, set it in there, and then you're gonna put the dome on here. So my recommendation is it does have 15 slots in this thing. I would recommend doing every other slot or doing a row and then a row of no plants and then a row again, row no plants, or doing here and here and here and then these ones not, like staggering them, just because when your plants start to grow they're gonna kind of overcrowd, so you want to give them some space. So that is how I do it now. I did before on my first hydroponic, I did it all and then it got overly crowded, so I started to stagger them on my next set and redid my other hydroponics. So when you don't have a plant growing in one of these, you can put one of these in them, so you do get a slot for all of them. That way like gnats and bugs aren't gonna go into your water, or mosquitoes, and start breeding. So you want to lock all that up. So once your plant starts to grow out of here, you can take your dome and it can just freely grow. I do appreciate that this set comes with a stick to hold your plant in, because some they start to flop over and you have to get sticks for them, and this one came with it, which is really awesome. It also came with the little thing that you can write on what that plant is and you can stick it in there and you know exactly what is going to be growing, because you're gonna be wondering what that plant is if you're doing a bunch of different variety. My recommendation would be to like do all leafy greens, different kinds of lettuce, different kinds of kales, rather than doing like strawberry here, snow peas over here, and peppers over here. Like use the same type of plants is my recommendation for this. So if you are looking for a hydroponic system, this one is a great one to have and to get started with.